Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com, and here it is, the brand new Motorola Droid RAZR. So we got our hands on it a couple weeks ago at the launch event. Here we have it at home in a more subdued setting. So we've been using this for a couple days now, and let's just start off and saying it's a very, very nice phone. Like it a lot. Take you on a quick walk around the hardware. I guess first, let's look at the box. This is not an unboxing. Unboxings are lame. The phone is not in the box, therefore it cannot be an unboxing. But we'll move that for a second. So here's the box, Verizon, Motorola, whatever. Oh, and look what's in the box. Nothing. You've got a wall USB charger, quick start guide, all that junk. And it does come with a micro SD card. That is important to note because a lot of phones these days aren't. So there's the cool little Droid Eye. Droid RAZR. So it's nice to see the RAZR name back again, we suppose. And here is your cool little wall charger. That's nice. That's very Apple-esque, although it does have two USB ports. Very cool to see. I don't think I've seen a manufacturer do that in the box lately. USB cable and your usual legal mumbo jumbo. So back to the phone, because that is the important part and is really what we care about. So hardware-wise, all you need to know is it is big and it is thin, and it's actually really, really nice. Walk you through it. Here's the screen. It's a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED display. So not quite as big as you might think, given the size of the phone, but it's pretty good size. My only real complaint about the size of the phone, it's about 2.5 inches wide, and it's really, really wide. When I first picked it up, it really kind of felt like the Samsung Infuse, which I've used a lot, and it's almost the same size. It's actually a tiny, tiny bit taller, and you can see just a wee bit wider. You can barely see the buttons sticking out there. The other thing I wanted to compare to is the Droid X and X2. So very much the same sort of form factor, very thin, and then you've got a little hump up here with the camera, just like the Droid X, but look at the difference in thickness. The Droid X is just huge. And remember, this is a 4G device. This is an LTE device. First time we've really seen one this thin. So we'll take a look at the software here in a minute. On the right-hand side, you've got power button. Nice little texture on the power button, too, so a little attention to detail they've done nicely on. Tiny little volume rocker. So not totally different than what you have on the X line, actually, though it's black now instead of silver, but very, very small. I'd probably prefer something a little bit bigger, just easier to hit. It's one piece, so you don't have a space in the middle to help you remember what's up and what's down. So just a tactile thing that's easier on the fingers. Up top, micro USB, HDMI, 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left-hand side, we have this little tiny door here, and that's it. There's nothing else going on. Open the door, and you have the IMEI number for the phone. That's your unique identifier for the phone. You also have the LTE SIM card here on the left, and micro SD on the right. Remember, it does come with a micro SD card, which is nice. On the front, we do have capacitive buttons. Remember, this is going to be upgradable to ice cream sandwich, so you will have those in addition to the ice cream sandwich buttons. So hardware-wise, I mean, not a lot going on. It's a huge, big black slab, right? Now on the back, it is a little bit different. We have this really nice soft touch coating on the back. Huge tracks of land. Just a big, giant battery cover, if in fact it were, well, I mean, it is a battery cover. It's covering the battery, but you can't get to the battery. It's not removable. So this just sits there. You can't take it off, and you can't swap out the battery. We got a little pinhole secondary mic up there, and another one here. 8-megapixel camera with flash, and there's your speakerphone. Really, the non-removable battery is going to be the big sticking point for us, I think, because you've got an LTE device, and as we all know, LTE loves to suck battery. It'll just kill it. So we'll see how that goes as we keep using it. But there you go for now. A very quick look at the hardware on the Motorola Droid RAZR. See ya.